2, 1. Activate.
For the first time in the history of Robot Wars, the Gauntlet.
Also, hello,
is
chicken.
run.
I know you're in there.
And out comes Roadblock.
I know you're watching with your hangover.
Does not want to be torched. In goes Matilda.
Look, what an absolute state these house robots are. They look like they could fall apart if they got touched.
And this is a good run here by Roadblock. And that's very fast.
Robot ears, stand by.
The awkward season, Dizzy. You can tell that they were just like feeling their way around production.
Second set of A-level students. Oh, they've chosen
This
the
little
wrong
machine
route
looks
from the
so
start,
cool.
Surely because Bash is there. Amy Sprout and Daniel Parry don't tarry with Barry. There they
I
go for
love
the
this
round. They've
robot.
only
It
got
looks
ground clearance of
awesome.
6 centimeters. Will that be costly? They've only
It
ever
could have
made it
really
to
gone a
setback
long way, but
before,
I'm pretty
and
sure
the
it goes
key
out
bomb,
if I
and
remember
they're gonna be
rightly.
bombed off here. And they
Enjoy
need
being
to
on
get
camera.
those wheelchair motors moving now because Matilda's in and she's hungry.
Kitty Cat, what are you talking about? You're only 21.
And the pupils from Hadley High.
You're only
She's gonna
21.
be left
I'm only
Hadley
21 as
High
well.
and
Ah, Matilda killed it. What are you talking about, Kitty Cat? Matilda's changed the most.
1.
What are you talking about? So if you've seen BattleBots Pause, this is the UK alternative, but it's just more fun. There's more personality in this show than there is in BattleBots. This is about fantastic. This is about go on Matilda, go in and eat it.
I think so. You're not going to get out of that one. Not with Matilda.
Stop.
No, she's just sniffing it.
3,
8 and 9.
1. Activate.
If you Google the reboot Kitty Cat, you'll have a look at their redesigns. Yeah, Dizzy, look at that spike. I'm terrified. Sergeant Bash loves Nemesis.
Already Dead Metal's out of it. Look at that horrible grin.
I imagine
And
Sergeant
Matilda
Bash
waits,
chasing after
and
this
that's a good
thing.
dummy for Matilda, and that's a very good run, and they're through.
And so they decide to put flame pits in it, fire pits, and petrol-driven robots.
Dickinson, 21 years of age, wants to join the army.
It's fantastic. Britain is amazing.
By Grunt.
Dead Metal looks
Dead Metal
so
with those
cool.
pincers is foiled, and this is
Go on,
very
Tildy,
quick
have
so
it.
far.
Space Pig,
And Matilda's beaten, and Grunt is through.
hobby. You build a robot, you spend all the money on building a machine for it to be destroyed.
The Barry team awaits nervously. They're vulnerable. Kilotron
And
just
rebuilt,
had
and
2.9
destroyed,
meters
and
to beat
rebuilt.
to eliminate Barry. It's done that with that awful fluorescent
I love this
and the
thing.
dreadful
This thing looks like a woodlouse.
drivers Abdul and Richard
This looks like a
about to
woodlouse.
evacuate
That's
and
pink.
colouring. I'd go and see a psychiatrist if I was you. Impaled on the pneumatic drill.
She goes to UTC. I don't know what that is.
Ooh, Bash with the
I
torch as
don't know
well.
what
It's all
UTC
going
is.
wrong. Onto my
No, it was
bent
totally not an
pencil
excuse
rings.
for him
And I can tell you
to
they're painful. You won't beat springs with a pickaxe.
Yeah.
boys.
Oh yeah, Pause. I want to meet you as you. I want to meet you as well.
3,
Shogun, the first to face the ferocity.
Why
of
have they got
Shunt.
Shunt facing this
The
way?
sumo rings.
Why is Shunt facing this
Shogun,
direction?
you have to
Why is
stay
the other?
in
Why is the
sumo
scoot
ring
backwards?
For a minute or as long as possible against
You usually scoot Shunt.
Let me tell you, Shunt
What's
can push
happening?
A four-wheel drive off-roader. Good low centre of
Shunt,
gravity. Only 33
use your
centimeters high, Shogun.
You could one-shot it.
Could be crucial
seconds.
in this round. Slowly head stop though.
Oh, this is amazing. Oh yes, that's what I was going to say. Jonathan Pierce is the narrator, and he's forever been the narrator, and he's iconic.
And it's
The
Kilotron.
best thing, and he made Robot Wars.
Just in case you forgot.
That's it, Kilotron. Smack it.
Already heads towards the circle though. And Doom.
Why doesn't Shunt just use the
Dangerously
scoop,
high
bruh?
ground clearance of 10
What's
centimetres, 'cause
happening?
Shunt can get in underneath that.
He was not fit for this role. Is this just going to be us ripping into Clarkson for the whole time?
They've beaten Shogun's time. Could they go?
Yes,
Could
you
they
do,
go?
Pause. Yes,
Almost
you do.
over. It's the lip of the circle.
Us
And
UK
they've just stayed in there. Richard
lads
in and Abdul,
and
tremendous
ladettes.
driving. Stalemate at the moment, driving those 24-volt wheelchair motors and shunts.
I know. I know he's
inexorably
making a show
pushes
about a farm.
again.
Humor!
Kilotron
yeah,
stays
I
its
know.
ground.
He's making a show about
This is
farming. He's
tremendous
making
stuff.
good dollar
Only
off that
7
farm.
seconds, boys. Go on, do it.
He makes more money growing vegetables than he does sorting animals. I think he's going to win this episode
1.
and move on to the final.
I think that
Come on, Roadblock, have him.
on the front could be crucial here to scoop up and undershunt. Good driving at the moment. Hender Blewett and Chris Kinsey.
Look at that giant roadblock sign.
Down in Bodmin.
I'm happy they lasted. Well, I'm happy when I last a minute, Kitty. What an achievement. Go on, Roadblock, have it. That's a scoop. That's a scoop shot.
Look at this! Shot's gone! Death by glory! They've gone too!
3, 2, 1. Activate.
Nemesis gives shunt
What?
the eye. And
Did
that
shut the
evil
eye.
weapon. Those spikes look deadly as well.
Oh,
It's all
deadly
about
spikes,
traction
yeah.
And torque.
Very deadly.
And Nemesis could talk in tongues here because there's a little pneumatic ram shaped like a
I mean,
viper's
Roadblock
tongue
with
that
the
can come out in a
wedge
minute
is
and
most
kill off
likely
Shunt.
to
Oh,
win.
he's gonna go again, surely! We thought Shunt was unbeatable and fearless! Go on, Shunt, get out! Talk about living on the edge!
3, 2, 1. Activate.
You pushed my mate off. He was my mate and you pushed him out.
Seconds with gun to go through and he's not going to do it, is he? He's out already.
That, whatever that is.
2, 1. Activate.
Roadblock and Nemesis not only need to avoid each other, but our own house robots in their patrol areas go in there and you're in trouble. The boys from Dublin will use the spikes and the hydraulic
Oh.
prong. And
Rip the
Roadblock will
fur,
use that
rip the
sword,
fur.
Activated by Hender Blewett. And
Oh,
Roadblock could
dear.
choke on a furball.
He's so beautiful as well. Watch
Nemesis
him.
being ripped to shreds at this moment in time! They need to get away from that sword!
Is that like... Go on, Dead Metal, do something.
It's gone in with Matilda and the spikes, and it's impaled
That's
on
it,
the spikes.
Tildy. Have a little slice of what's nice.
And that vicious tail! This could be a tale of two swords! Roadblock away! Now attacks Nemesis again, gets underneath! The Nemesis boys all want to go into space and they're in the air! They're in the air! And they're on fire! Get the fire brigade! Aye, aye!
Oh,
they're in trouble. It could all be
look at the
over for
state of
Nemesis
this.
surely now.
Floor I see in this show.
2, 1. Activate.
The aim of the game to immobilize your opponents.
I mean, look how unsafe it is. Like I said, it's a wooden arena with a flame pit on it, a house robot with a flamethrower turret on it, and petrol-driven robots. And they're like, is this safe? We'll do it anyway.
Kilotron looking the more aggressive with the pickaxe.
And Kilotron, how about it? Smack the box, Kilotron.
He's got to get out of that space. This is not good driving at the moment. They don't seem to be able to avoid Kilotron, who seems to be having something of a fit. Oh, Shogun is stuck on the grill. And Kilotron comes in for the kill.
Go on, man.
Bash.
Oh, okay. That didn't do much, did it?
Oh,
Oh.
And the sergeant's lost his
Why was
sword.
Sergeant Bash out of the CPZ? Why did it come out to attack? Straight in,
3,
straight out.
2, 1.
Right, does it?
Kilotron against the battle-scarred Roadblock.
Why are they firing the hammer now? Jeez, I'm
And the pickaxe gets in first.
terrified.
The old polka dots of Nemesis on Roadblock, a distant memory.
But that scoop's so important again, getting in underneath Kilotron. And the
Go on, Bash.
Trojan team
They're in your
is bubbling
CPZ.
the
Do
news.
something.
And in comes the sergeant with the torch. The Roadblock boys.
All right, Bash,
controlling
just sit
this
there.
fight
That's
at the
fine.
moment.
Matilda's out for no reason.
Kilotron's on the run. It's piggyback time. They're in and underneath Kilotron. It's only a question of time. They know it. Kilotron.
Don't
will be
interfere,
into the
Tildy.
big flip.
Oh, Dead Metal interferes
They're gonna
instead.
flip him. No, it's all over. Roadblock the winners.
3, 2, 1. Activate.
And sometimes you've got to grind out results when you don't perform well.
Go on then,
Driver
Lee Bot,
Robin,
Pepper
taking to
Pot.
the ramp. You can either go the maze, the
Oh,
ramp, or take on
scrubbing,
the house
okay.
robot. In comes
I don't know
Bash
who scrubbing
with the
is, but I'll have
flamethrower.
to
There's
have
the
a look
camera
at
on the
Scrubbing's.
flamethrower. Oh, blocking tactics by Bash is
Put it in
stopped.
Dizzy's
The ramp
Discord.
from descending. Now it does.
Or
And
send
on
it to me in
goes this
PM on Discord.
Silver Woodlouse.
I have a
Lee Bot.
nosy at their channel.
The second ramp to negotiate. More flame and
smoke. What's that though? That's a fan! And smoke does not get in your eyes! Magnificent stuff, and we did not know about that, boys! Ingenuity and technology! And Leebot beyond Matilda! And Leebot through!
3, 2, 1. Activate.
And then a
They
little
call
scrap.
themselves the On the Edge team. On the edge of the ramp, does it go up there with its maximum climb of 35 degrees? Does it take on the house robot Shunt there on the right of the picture? Or does it go into the maze? It also
I like
has its
Scrapper.
two nasty flashing eyes. No, not on him, on that, you see? And it does take on the maze. Now this will need some clever
There we go, I
driving
got it,
in
Kitty,
there.
thank you.
Around the first area of the maze. Sharp turn required. Ah, it's into the sheep's pen, and this
Look,
could
and
be
now the
lambs
house
to the
robots
slaughter,
are-
because Bash and Shunt are
Or on
closing
either
in.
end. What
And
can
it
you
could
do?
be roast lamb at that, if the torch comes out, and it does. Lamb kebab.
That's not fair. The house
It's
robots should
gallows
stay on the
humour
other
if
side
I've
where
ever
they
seen
are.
it.
Stop and deactivate robots. 3, 2, 1. Activate.
So out comes Recyclops with the tongue. Aye, aye.
Some for his emotes.
And take on
You
Shunt
paid
there,
for
well,
his
he
emotes,
does.
that's brilliant.
And a nice little turn of pace beyond the skittles. In comes Bash. And that's finger-licking hot stuff in there. All beyond Bash and Shunt. And there's a lovely little bit of driving and crashes beyond Matilda and through.
The
3,
emotes, that's funny.
2,
So you get one consecutively
One.
per month, or...
activate.
And they send
Go on,
Detonator out into the gauntlets, or do they? Because
Fantastic.
he's stuck by a spike and can't
That's a
get
petrol
out
engine
of the
in
ugly
Detonator.
turntable. It certainly won't, and it doesn't look good. Poor old
Go on,
David looks
Bash,
about
destroy it.
74,
Come on, Sean.
75,
Destroy it.
76. He's a Star Trek fan. Beam him up, Scotty. Oh! That might actually have just thrust Detonator free. Given a shunt now, but back onto the railings. I'll tell
Look
you
at the
what,
sorry
David,
state.
nuclear driven,
Go on, bot.
petrol
Go on,
driven,
house robots, destroy
electric
it.
driven, doesn't matter. You're not going to get very far. Not now. Go on, go on, go on, go on, go on, go on, girls!
Stop and deactivate robots.
Sub
3,
goal this month.
2,
Even though I don't stream very much,
One.
but it is what it is.
activate.
Very hard.
I've also got
very
some special
fast.
made emotes which are literally
Very confident.
catered for the channel. They're a bit
Quick
weird.
off the mark.
They're not like everybody else's emotes,
And
so
beyond Bash,
hopefully you'll enjoy
ooh,
using
the
them.
flame licks out.
But they're very specific.
Seems to be a problem actually, maybe with the steering, I'm not too sure. Shunt is there as well.
Yes, I
And
know.
the axe goes in.
I know, Geeka.
And the axe
We try it.
has trapped Mortis being
I
trapped
work
back
too much,
there.
unfortunately.
Now Matilda's in on the action too with the onboard camera, and they are pinned.
Very rare I get days off now. My
Matilda
schedule is posted in a channel
And
on my
Shunt
Discord
and Bash, the house robots doing a
about my work
magnificent job. You can
schedule,
see
but
the
there's
axe
also
there
training and
impaling
things
him,
that are going to
pinning
be
him
on my
down.
days off now.
And now getting a lick
So
of
I'm not
flame.
too sure how it's going to go,
We're not
but
going to let you go
we'll
anywhere.
figure it out. I'm just going to
We
keep
don't
streaming
have
as
to.
and when.
Deactivate robots. 3,
I wonder if they're still in
2,
laws.
1. Activate.
And let's go, let's go, let's go to the ugly butt. Ball to the ball, to the ball. Clive Paul collects bonsai trees in his spare time. Oh, banzai!
Goodness me,
In
Shunt's not
comes
messing
Shunt.
around.
Paul's a ceiling plasterer by trade. And your robot is being plastered. He's got to get off that wall. I don't think we're going to have to wait much
Yeah,
longer,
my schedule,
Paul.
Kitty Cat, is as
Because
and
you're
when I
stuck in
can
the
stream.
corner and you're not getting very far.
Unfortunately, I work
Those
a lot,
teeth look like
and
a
then
pair
I've
of
also got
garden
supervisor
secretaries
training
to me
and
anyway.
business management training
And
on top
Shunt
of that.
is doing his job there.
And a
He's
social life
certainly
and a partner who
earning
lives
his engine
long
oil
distance
tonight.
that I need to see. So I don't actually
Paul
get
stuck
any time to do
fast.
this.
Oh, now can he get out though? No, driven back to the turntable.
Robots. 3,
Detonator.
Two.
I don't know why it's
One.
still here.
activate.
Let's see if the detonator repairs have worked. Well, it's slowly away. In fact, it's not even away.
Oh,
the girl's
no.
only 15, and detonator can't even move. Recyclops is pegged. Oh, what a run through by Mortis! And the boys from Jesus College, Cambridge are there already. That was stunning. Still Detonator at the start. Poor old David Crosby in pain. Recyclops against Matilda. Matilda interfering with Recyclops. Ugh, what a dreadful thought. And still Detonator right back at the start. David Crosby has had enough. He's gone. Now Scrapper making its move. Strangely backwards. And it's through backwards. Oh. Well, strange,
Okay.
but through
Grab
nonetheless.
it through as
Now
well.
Leebot.
That's two
Takes
of
on
the
the shunt.
two of the five.
Recyclops by the pyramid.
What a mess.
Is in
The
problems
Cyclops
here.
is gone
Leebot
down.
being pushed all over the place. Making steady progress anyway.
Oh, Shunt just
Chris
thought I've had
team
enough.
watching
I'm gonna let
back
him
the
go.
pits. And slowly, and slowly, and surely,
Shunt
the
just left.
Woodhouse is through. But look at Matilda there,
Goodness
stopping
me.
the progress of
Oh!
all Cyclops until then it's flipped. Well,
There you go, flip
you got
Matilda's
underneath
fat ass.
Matilda and flipped her over. She will not be
This is
pleased.
the beginning of Rex Garrett's
Back at the start, Detonator.
excitement
Still
for
with
killing
so many
house
problems.
robots. Now then,
Against the tongue of
who's gonna win,
Recyclops.
chat?
Activate.
You stick your tongue out at me and I'll wink at you. Ooh, very nice
Cyclops
indeed
are
as the two
Scrapper's
robots come
spinning.
together,
Okay.
manoeuvring for position at the moment. Don't go broadside on! Oh no, you shouldn't have done
Well,
that!
there we go.
Broadside, and the
That's
tongue
Scrapper
came
done.
out.
Yeah, I
Robin
agree,
Williams
Key.
and Chris Malon with Leebot.
Like Leebot, there's absolutely nothing you can do.
Leebot with the angle grinder at the rear.
Actually, I don't
Lance
think you
with
can
the
do
screw
anything
drill
with
and
any of
ramming
these if they
blades
go
to
upside
cut
down.
and slice. And Mortis with that piercing Japanese blade. Oh, that's not too much of a weapon, is it really?
Although now,
Oh,
every
and that
single
is, look at
machine,
that Japanese
every
blade
single machine has a
thrusting
self-righting
down.
mechanism now.
Leebot,
Except the house robots.
You could pour pepper out of that Leebot machine now. Look at the holes. But what's Mortis doing? Maybe dropping off for another chance,
What is
but going
Mortis
very
doing?
dangerously near a patrol area in the corner. And the house robot could come in and does. Matilda in there, and there are spikes to come up from the floor. But Mortis is out to attack Leebot again, and underneath Leebot.
Oh, goodness
Can he
me.
flip him over? If he does, it's all over. And it is all over.
There goes the woodlouse.
3, 2,
Sweet.
1. Activate.
Mortis, I want
Black
to win.
tongue and fluttering eyelashes and all.
But they're so
Prepared to
cocky
do
though,
battle
that's
with
the
Mortis,
thing,
went
like
for
it really
charge
is a
there.
turn
You see
off.
Mortis got broadside on, the tongue can go underneath Mortis and flip him. Mortis dodges away and the judges will be impressed by that style. Damage, aggression, control and style will come into count.
Okay, so
if
we got one for
robots
Cyclops,
fail
one for
to
Mortis.
immobilize each other. They don't want to go into that patrol area. Matilda awaits. She can't come out of that patrol
I
area
like
very
the
fast.
Cyclops
She'll have to
more
go
than
back in any
Mortis.
second now, but she's chasing down
Personality-wise.
Cyclops. There you see her going
But
back
Mortis
into the patrol
could do
area,
more damage.
And Mortis is impaled on a spike.
And Mortis
that's
can't
poor
drive.
driving. That is poor steering, and that'll count against the boys from Cambridge. Chris Salisbury driving, and it's taking damage there from Matilda. Points against Mortis. In comes Recyclops with a good attack. I think the axe blade is bent there as well. More damage then, and more points against them. But Mortis free
See,
now.
the house
Let's see if they
robots'
can
weapons
retaliate.
don't
Gets in
really do
underneath
much, you know.
Recyclops. Good defensive work by Recyclops, holding on there. Rex Garrett managing to spin
not
away.
taking damage,
Good work
though.
by him. Again, Recyclops aggressively
It's got a
goes
scratch
at
on
Mortis.
it.
Out comes the tongue. Good aggression once again.
Oh!
Mortis retaliates underneath and is now driving into another patrol area. That'll count against him again. Poor steering. And it's stuck on the side bars and needs to get out, and he's negative here. Recyclops is trying to get away, but not Mortis. And Mortis is taking more damage.
Oh, Shunt's axe.
2, 1. Activate.
Cruella has the choice of 3 routes.
Goodness
And
me, it
immediately
is
takes on
fast.
the hardest, I would
Cruella
have
is
thought. The
really
house
quick.
robot, Shunt, Philip Martin, the driver, plays solo euphonium in Tilbury Brass Band.
Cruella is a stock
Needs to
robot.
blow his own trumpet a little
And I'm
bit
telling
here,
you this
because Shunt has him
because one of
foxed
those
and
drivers.
Philip Martin also likes to ride motorbikes.
I don't know, Dizzy.
He's
See if you can change it
driving
again.
Cruella through those silver skittles with the power of 2 Sinclair C5s, they tell me. Goodness gracious me. Not quick enough for Shunt, though. And Shunt and the axe has him on the spikes.
Activate robots. 3, 2, 1. Activate.
And the Dreadnought's greatest asset here, driven by the brothers-in-law Ken and David.
Goodness
could
me,
be
it's a
its weight. It looks like
bulky
big
thing,
slug.
isn't it? To discount Matilda.
There's the strength of that
Wish.com
Morris
Matilda.
starter motor engine. takes on Dead Metal. Now he needs to kick the
Dead Metal
brakes.
Saw is like down and stuck.
Stuck there, and the house robots close in. Good run, they're through all the way.
3, 2, 1. Activate.
And certainly the best dressed gentlemen on Robot Wars get us off and underway with
I mean,
Thunderbird
they
1.
did come prepared. I think there was loads of
Weaponry
like
could be
wiring and
deadly,
things for
but
people
not
to use in
against
the
Shunt.
pit. I'm not
On the
100%
grill,
sure.
stuck against the pyramid. And they'll need somewhere to get out of there.
It's so cool.
At the moment, Plunderbird,
What a shame it's getting
Thunderbird.
wrecked
1,
by Shunt.
2, in,
Really strong
out,
hammer.
in,
Wow, look
out.
at that.
And Plunderbird is being hacked and is on the rack.
And deactivate
What?
robots. 3,
Great.
2,
Good. Supports Arsenal. There we go, lovely.
activate.
So come on, Michelle Wheely, one of our rare female volunteers. If she takes on the maze to the left there, that would be rare indeed. Very few do. Seems to me she's stuck on the ramp now with that low ground clearance. And I think Shunt is too, and that's very rare. That hasn't
My
happened before.
goodness.
And still they remain stuck. Dead Metal's going in to give them a bit of a shunt behind Shunt itself. Now what you see is a young woman driver, and what you get... Ah, right. Come on, Michelle. Let's get it right. Take on that fence. Go on. Go on. No, Michelle, you're supposed to go round
Has she
it.
driven before?
Deactivate robots. Activate.
19-year-old Chris Glaister drives Wedgehog with the electric drill to 9.6-volt engines and taking on the maze. This will need some tricky control and some clever driving. Well, they're through the maze, and here come the pneumatic drills, pushed by Shunt, deadly towards Wedgehog, around the springs. Now, this is a surprise, so I'm not too sure whether they've read this right.
I mean,
They need to get
they're
their
still
drive wheel
through
motoring
regardless
up
at
over
this
the
point.
spikes. Dead Metal awaits, that's the house robot there in the bottom of your picture.
Dead Metal's
And
just
they're
spinning.
in nails and in pain.
Deactivate robots. Activate.
Robot the Bruce in its sexy see-through gear. Very
Sexy
heavy,
see-through
84.6
gear indeed,
kilos.
Jonathan.
Driven by a team, they call themselves the Village Idiots. They're no idiots, they're very clever electric engineers. Look at
Yes.
the power.
George Francis
No
is an
weapons there,
icon.
just brute
Has
force.
now.
Great strength. George
It was
Francis, the
incredible,
driver,
yeah.
is building a single engine
Look how
airplane
strong it
driven
is,
by a car
shoving
engine.
Dead Metal like that.
No worry, but this isn't worrying. That's strong.
Activate.
I love how Shunt's
Is
just
Dead
outside.
Metal, our scorpion
Just watching, look.
goalkeeper, shaking with fear. Don't forget the ball. Don't forget the ball. That's a little bit more like it. Oh, good save by Dead Metal. Get it away.
That's it, Dead
Magnificent
Metal,
stuff.
get in. I love that Dead Metal looks
Big
like a giant
dreadnought in there.
scorpion.
And Robot the Bruce, with that sheer power, through to the edge of the goal area. Can he get the last chance to keep us beaten? Go on, go on! It's there!
Is Dead Metal just going to sit in that spot and spin?
Activate.
It like hugs the robots and gives them a little,
Finishing
gives them a little
position
smooch.
for the last attack. WYSIWYG is busy.
very violent smooch.
Almost looks
All the
towards
house
down
robots
there.
become so
Wedgehog
deadly.
first to it, and
Series
Cruella.
4 was peak
Must
house
get a full
robot
control
ability,
by
I think.
Oh, go on, WYSIWYG. That deserves a yellow
Series
card.
5.
Terrific challenge. Magnificent double. She's clattered the goalkeeper now. This is great stuff. Go on, get in there. Look at that. Get out of the way, Dreadnought. What is Dreadnought doing? I think Dreadnought's a bit of a goal.
Dreadnought is dead.
WYSIWYG out of it. Here's Wedgehog. Good control by Wedgehog too. Can he finish? It's an open goal. He got to score here. But who did score?
Cruella. How depressed they all look.
3 left.
Dreadnought's
No, I'm
just
not
there.
too sure if Dreadnought is goal hanging. I think he's suffering a reoccurrence of that old injury. Can't move hardly.
Go on, Dead Metal, you
WYSIWYG
cut him up.
tigerish again in there
Kill it, Dead Metal.
with Cruella first to it.
Why has Cruella got no
Perhaps
spikes or
using these
anything on it to
surround
control the
walls
ball?
to ricochet it in. Dead Metal. Poorly placed
No,
at the
I
moment.
agree. Dreadnought's
WYSIWYG
dead. Dreadnought's been dead for like
taking
2
on the
rounds.
goalkeeper. Get some of that. She crashes against the post.
Does
Dreadnought's
Dead
dead.
Metal have a sledgehammer attached to the back?
Down to the last 2, but I've been told now they've both broken down. It goes to the judges.
Could have a chance.
It's the box.
At least
against
get a
the
hit
bench.
in.
No weapons on board either. Both charged by two large Sinclair C5 motors. If Cruella can get in underneath Robot the Bruce, there could be a shock here. Robot the Bruce will be using that vast, near 85 kilogram power to shove it.
Robot the Bruce is
into
strong,
one of the
isn't it? It's a
patrol
box
zones,
versus a wedge.
Or against the spikes, or against the grills.
Oh, that's suicide, surely! What on earth is Philip Martin
Stuck on the
doing? He's
grill.
He won't get out from there now.
I mean, it ran around all right. It defo ran. Go on then, Dreadnought, do something.
Against Wedgehog, the piece of cheese, and the Dreadnought boys look worried. They know they have to
I
get
mean,
this over
Dreadnought's
and
got
done with very
size on
early
its-
because the motor may not last. Can they
Dreadnought's
get
got
their
size
forklift
on its
prongs working?
on its side.
Will the Wedgehog pickaxe, so-called, come
Oh,
into
for goodness
play?
sake.
Oh, the saw's gone again. Poor
Bash
old
can't
Sergeant
keep his
Bash has
saw.
lost his saw blade.
It looks like a little hat.
Halo. Dragged onto the forklift prongs.
Dreadnought is really
Then
doing
shut
something.
off, going towards the grill. Being pushed forward and forward. Oh, for goodness sake, get off there.
That's it, Shunt. Coming for the separation.
Don't take on the little one, Matilda. We'll just see her in the disco. She does that down there too.
Yeah,
They're
that's
still in
true,
there.
Kitty.
There's smoke. There's
How
smoke
is it
from
alive?
Dreadnought.
Oh,
It's
okay.
gone again, the engine.
You were right, Kitty.
And
You were
surely
correct.
This is Wedgehog semi-final now. He's smoking.
Activate.
Robot the Bruce with George Francis and Mick
God,
Cutter
it's not messing
against
around, is it?
Wedgehog
The
with
speed
Chris
and the
Glaser
size of that
and
thing
Hugo
is...
Elias.
If it had
Sheer
weapons
brute
on it,
force
it would be disgusting.
against the toothpick.
Look at that, look. Well, that's that.
It will be over
GG.
very, very quickly. He's on the grill. I don't think he's going to get out of there. Are you sure taking on a grill with that thing?
Do
And
they
the house
introduce the
robots
pit
are closing
in
for the
season
kill as
2?
well. The sergeant with the circular saw. Shunt is in there too. There's the
I think they
saw
do
blade.
introduce the
I
pit.
don't
The
think they're
best
gonna get
addition to
out.
Robot Wars.
Matilda's in, looking for a few scraps, as usual. Shunt takes on Robot the Bruce, but I think it's too little too late. Robot the Bruce is the winner!
Look at Sergeant. The baby robot's still almost the same size as him, Paws.
Comes cunning plan, small, quick, darts into the maze with that 0 degrees turning circle, which could be so vital here.
Now this is actually a
for
really
faster
good machine.
featherweight machines. He is Joe 90, isn't he, Oliver Steeples?
Oh, there she is.
Basically,
She's waiting.
smaller robots have to
Tildy's
dodge
waiting.
anything.
Pause, I think anything's
Robots
bigger
can
than
take
you.
them out.
Matilda
Certainly
came at
the
you,
Tills
you'd
could.
run.
Matilda,
Go on, Tildy, do something. Get it, Tildy, it's right there.
for a small fry. She's a darling, isn't she, Matilda?
She is a darling. Look at her beautiful face.
Modelled on my mum.
Jonathan Pierce loves Matilda. Oh, she's let it get away. Oh,
Maneuverability, but again, crunch, you see. He's got to dodge it onto the spikes here. He'll wait
Matilda's
until the
just
spikes
toying
go
with this
down,
thing.
And then spurt on. Good
Okay,
run.
she just
Cunning
thought
plan.
she'd let it go for you.
Activate.
Crazy Tokyo boys all studying for GCSEs.
Goodness me, the speed of that little thing.
What on earth have they made this thing from? One of its weapons is that curved bumper, they say, to push opponents out of the way.
I mean, it's doing
Seems to me
really
to have
well.
been made out of one of those
And they're
stickers
having
you
a
get in
great
bubblegum
time.
packets.
Look how aggressive Matilda's being now compared to when she was with Cunning Plan.
Stuck on the grill. And the drill again. Could get mangled there. It's
What
a
is
case of
that?
run
It's
away,
literally
run
like a
away.
shoehorn.
Taking on the springs. We'll see. Here come two pokey things.
Goodness
now.
me,
Matilda's
Jesus.
tusks.
It's stuck.
Crazy Tokyo stuck on those springs. Oh, is Matilda stuck on those springs? You are.
Yes, Pause.
And so is Matilda.
Old
stuck
Mother
fast.
Hubbard who lived in
And
a shoe.
Matilda's in trouble,
Matilda's
look at
stuck.
that.
Oh my god!
Activate robots.
Well, you were lucky there because
Matilda's got
you were
smoker's
about
breath.
to be eaten.
The steak.
Activate.
And what Tom and Sam Barber didn't tell you is that Saturn
Pause,
also
you need to be more
moves
descriptive.
as it goes along. Mad cow disease.
Oh my
It's
god,
always
look
a
at the
bonkers
speed of that. It's gone
already.
right past
Bruise,
Bash.
that's a
Alright
few
then.
bruises
Jesus
is
Christ.
Too many.
Yes!
Not sure about the steering with that mad one eye, but it certainly
Oh,
is
right
the
past
best.
Matilda.
Oh, run straight through.
Activate.
And
We love you, Dizzy.
Sam Rudgard with the smallest robot in
Look
Robot
at this
Wars
teeny
so
tiny
far.
little boy.
He's speeding away, and it's beaten just about everything, and has.
We'll get rid of them later.
Activate.
And for me,
Sneaky
driver
follows,
Michael,
sneaky
technician
offline follows.
Stephen, and
Right,
teacher,
what
chief
is the
mechanic
ladybug
Michael
going
Langdon
to do?
have built one of the most attractive robots in Robot Wars. Bugs from the Chesson School.
I mean, it's attractive, all right. Good tube on the top.
Can get up to 4 miles an hour.
Go on, Bash. Torch it.
It's built out of my
Oh no,
vacuum
Bash
cleaner
is
at
stuck.
home. Good steering and dodging, but now comes the crunch and
Oh,
Matilda.
Tildy just
So lightweight these.
bopped it. And look at the
Smaller
size
robots
difference. The poor
impaled on
son.
the spikes
That's
that
it,
Tildy
Tildy
to the
bat.
right clout. If in doubt, clout it
We want
out,
Tildy to chop
Matilda.
it up, don't we? That's what we want.
Michael Stacey, the driver, waiting his moment now to dodge past the house robot. Don't forget, the worst performer goes out of the competition. Dodges Matilda again.
Stop. Deactivate robot.
Oh, it got right to the end. I like it. Look at the size difference of that compared to the other little ones.
And Vector of Armageddon. Which way is
Adam
he gonna
Clark,
go?
I feel
Well,
like I
he
know that
attacks the
name. I
first
think he's
ramp,
become
which is
quite
bold,
prevalent in
because
future
this has got a maximum
Robot
climb of
Wars.
35 degrees, this robot. Maneuvering it well up and
Oh,
over.
beautiful.
the
It's really
first
nice
ramp.
to see someone
now,
use
if
the
he gets
ramp
up and
for
over
a
the
change.
second ramp, he'll have done enough. He'll have beaten Bugs, and he will go through.
Well, come on then. What's he
Which
doing?
way's he going now, though? Very cautious.
Okay, we're getting there. Oh no.
Stuck on that second ramp. Only a ground clearance of 1 millimetre.
What
and
a
I think
shame.
that's costing him here.
Yeah,
He
he's
may
done.
not get up and over, and time is running out.
Stop and deactivate robots. Activate.
I thought Crazy Tokyo
They are
got away
actually
with a
gonna
false
race.
start, but we're up and
Goodness
running.
me. Well,
Demolisher is flipped.
poor
And
little
he's in trouble.
Demolisher.
He's okay again though. Helped out there by Cunning Plan. Let's have a look at the start again. Yes, he's off to a false start, Crazy Tokyo. But we're off and running.
Yeah, they all
And
ran
Demolisher
into
is
each other
already
then.
recovering from
Demolisher
that flip.
almost got
And
turned
he's
over
really
by Cunning
buzzing
Plan.
now. Back in the race and taking lead position ahead of Saturn. And look at the pace now of the Demolisher. Up to 40
These
miles an
little
hour,
things
completing
are
the first lap.
speedy as hell.
Saturn is stuck. Demolisher off and running through the middle. Crazy Tokyo is stuck by Saturn, but it's Demolisher setting the pace and through for
Goodness
a
me.
second lap already, and the others are trailing in its wake. Back down the
No
center
one's
stretch,
completed a lap yet
around
aside
the final
Demolisher. Oh,
corner.
and
It
Cunning
could all
Plan.
be over here. Oh my goodness me!
Oh,
He's
dear.
flipped. It's
Fantastic.
flipped over the Demolisher. Too lightweight. Let's have a look at it again.
Oh,
Too
excuse me.
cocky by half, and he took the
It
corner
did.
too
Took the
tight.
corner too fast.
Now
On his ass,
because they
on
can't
his
right
head.
it. And meanwhile, Cunning Plan, until then was being quite cunning, I thought. But he is making up ground very, very slowly.
Thank you, Dizzy.
Cunning Plan is through. Tokyo Joe seems out of it to me.
Tokyo's
Cunning
done
Plan now
with no
looks
laps.
like it could take advantage of Demolisher's problems. He's around that final corner. Don't forget, it's all over after 3 laps. Will Demolisher go out? Or has it done enough? He can certainly still block Cunning Plan, and Cunning Plan seems to want to push him over the
This
line.
is a mess.
Don't forget it'll finish when
It
Cunning
is an
Plan
RC
crosses his
car.
line, which I'm sure he will do in first position. But I
Dizzy,
think the
I'm
Demolisher
not
might have done
sure
enough.
that sound
And that's
alerts
all
are
right, the race
working.
stops now.
That's it, Shunt. End the race. Shunt, you've ended the race. Jesus. If you know what I mean.
So basically, Cunning Plan with the defensive wedge to batter Bugs itself. That little
And then you little.
aluminium
What is it?
ramming wedge
Why
in
is
the
it
front
built like
there.
that? Cunning Plan doesn't know what to do.
You dancing? I'm asking. You asking? I'm dancing. Come on, get stuck in. Oh, that's better.
Jesus
Underneath
Christ.
Bugs.
Cunning Plan's going to knock
Cunning
itself
Plan,
out.
You don't want to get on that grill. Oh no, you won't get out from there. You will not get out of there, Bugs.
Who's driving that
Didn't think
thing?
it had the maneuverability that we saw earlier. There could be a problem.
That's it, Dead Metal. Sort it out.
That's Dead Metal.
Dead Metal's going to try and free it. Might crush it in the
Those
process.
pincers could crush the life out of the Bug.
Dead Metal also just
Actually,
can't
Dead Metal
help.
knock it back into play. I don't think so.
Cease. Activate.
Saturn, like a bull, rushes at the Demolisher. Oh, you silly moo, you've missed him. The Demolisher's pace
Okay.
will simply carry it away from you like that.
Goodness me.
Gotta
Look
get
at
in
the
to
size
crush the
difference.
Demolisher against one of the house robots. And that's
What can
they're trying to
Demolisher do in regards to the size
And
difference?
young Sam Rudgard will be told,
there a
I would
weight
imagine,
limit?
to keep out of trouble. Get away from everything. Run away to fight another day.
Oh no.
What can the Barber boys do with Saturn? Demolisher's
Saturn's
flipped on its side.
Oh, I think Saturn's done.
And again rights itself away from Matilda. Oh, they're the meat of the sandwich. And Matilda's sword comes down. Saturn is being chewed slowly.
Oh
look at that.
dear.
It's been saved by its opponent, the Demolisher. Unbelievable stuff.
So the chainsaw cannot go through
Down comes the
the
sword.
metal shell of
And
Demolisher.
it's
Goodness
the
me, it
titanium
crushed
shell
Demolisher
of the
though.
Demolisher that saves it.
That's it,
And
lads.
surely I think the
Mess it
Demolisher's
up.
done enough
Goodness me,
here.
the poor thing.
Saturn, disarm.
Activate.
Demolisher at the top of your picture is the quicker, but Cunning Plan is the heavier of these two featherweights. The Demolisher will be trying to keep out of trouble with young Sam at the wheels.
Oh!
But the wheels had come off.
Cease. Activate.
So Paul Baxter gets us off and underway with full.
Where even is it?
Metal
Goodness
and
me, it's the same colour as the
remains,
floor.
as
It's
opposed
really
to
low
the
down.
central ramp. And the other
It looks
avenue which takes
really
on
good.
the house robots. Robots like Shunt and Sergeant Bash and Matilda. You just caught a glimpse of her in the top of the picture. We'll see
He's
her
doing
again
really,
later
he's doing
on.
really well at driving it. Considering it's a big
Baxter
box,
hopes he
well, a
won't see
flat
too
box.
much of her. Looks like a stealth bomber with teeth. Taking on the landmines. Now they're not real landmines.
Is it going to make it all the way through? Goodness me.
Good
Well,
drive by Paul Baxter.
I'm not.
Activate.
Thank you, Kitty Cat. I
Turntable
appreciate that.
rotates and talk of the devil coming out backwards, reversing out.
Okay,
to save precious
look at the
seconds.
state of this thing in these old days here.
Good weapons, but it looks like some rusty old pig out there. And immediately
It does
Sergeant
look
Bash
ugly.
making it feel hot, hot, hot.
And it's really slow.
Pengilly is trying to control it away. There's no pace, no direction. Don't get on that grid. This is hot stuff. And he's on the
Bash
grid.
is
I
literally
don't think
trying
it's
to
gonna get
shove
out
it.
to
Bash is
her.
stuck
It's
on the grid
human.
again.
To Gurr is robot.
Deactivate robots.
Excited for Body Hammer.
Activate.
Now I think Robin Herrick
This
and his
thing
team
looks
of nuclear
beautiful.
engineers are going to be difficult to beat with Body Hammer. The conical shape will make it awkward to knock out.
How's anything with
Powered by
claws
four
or like a saw gonna
power
do
tool
anything to
motors.
Body Hammer?
It's got a hardened outer
Or
shell.
a wedge
It's
even.
got that hammer, but it needs to get
What a
through the maze
strange
first.
shape.
Team Cold Fusion, and this is our robot, Body Hammer.
Oh, it is really pretty.
Can it get past the drills? It's being very, very careful with this. Nowhere near its top speed of 9 miles an hour. Through the two grids.
I'm pretty sure Body Hammer comes back
Up
for
come the
Series
spikes.
2.
Avoiding them
It's
with a
stuck.
quick turn. Can he
It's
get
not
off that
stuck.
grid? I don't think he's stuck. That's good
Very
driving.
nice.
And Body Hammer through.
I get very excited
Oliver
when I see
Brown
it.
driving, Nick Brown his brother. Looking on, they're slow to get out at the turntable.
Oh, okay,
dear,
it's
oh
slow.
dear.
Okay.
And that's immediately stuck on that fence
Wow.
and dented. But Oliver, I don't think speed of
Has it just
Concorde's gonna
beached
help you
itself
here.
on its own dent?
Deactivate robots. Activate.
Won't you roll away the stone? Here it comes.
I don't
It's
understand how.
out.
So this
Still
thing must
controlled
have a
by a
car,
team that calls
an RC
itself
car or
the
something
Boy
inside of
Scouts.
it, driving up the thingy
Now,
to make it
the Rolling
move.
Stone gathers no moss. A Rolling Sprout gathers a Sergeant Bash. Impaled.
It can't
and
get
I
stuck
wonder
on the
how on
grid.
earth it's going to get out of that. That's telling us, young Toby, one of his hobbies is to grow carnivorous
They said, yeah, we'll
plants.
enter this in Robot
He's
Wars.
certainly going to have to eat up some ground here to get away from Sergeant Bash. And that's
Chop it up,
circular
Bash.
saw and
Put
the
it out of its
flamethrower
misery.
and the spike. And I think Sergeant Bash is helping him along here, and I think he's helped him far enough.
Bash just booted it up the course,
And deactivate robots.
but modern
Activate.
and small. Maybe like
Reality
beat weight
looks
size
like
like an RC car.
UFO. Taking on the ramp as we first thought. There's a
Well, we've
little
got 10 series to
alien
go
in
through
that
Disciple.
cockpit.
If Series 3 is destructive
There he
as
is.
well.
ET,
The weapons
E8,
in
but
in
they're
Series
through the
3.
ramp.
You get Chaos 2,
Out comes the
Razor,
drill.
Hypnodisc. Hypnodisc has
Slow
a
speed
giant
on
flywheel
reality,
one and
only
it drives into
9
robots and
miles
just
an hour,
shreds
but at
it.
25
It's
degree
fantastic to
maximum
watch.
climb, powered by those 6 90-watt motors.
It's doing really well, Reality.
The smoke
I
won't
like
hurt
this
it.
little thing.
It's whether or not it can get up and over this ramp. Already done enough
Okay,
to
it's
go
done.
through.
I would
And
just
it
drive
beat the
straight forward at
course
top
and
speed
that
right now.
pendulum, they're aware of it. They've timed it and they are
Very
through.
nice. An RC Growler, RC Bash, RC
Immediately,
Tornado.
The robot ears face a
And
sort
I've got all of them
chicane.
in the
Too
lockup.
many
I've
robots,
kept
not
the
enough
lot.
entrance gates to the maze.
I want to get them working at some point.
Reality to the left,
'Cause I
they're
obviously
doing
smashed
well,
them
and
after the
full
kid.
Metal Anorak to the right. I just wonder about this outer shell of Reality.
Do they have to get to a
Looks
certain
to me as if it's made out of
point through the
cold
maze? Do they have to get from
spaghetti.
one end to the other?
And Body Hammer is in there as well, doing its little bit.
Oh,
To avoid
shady!
those deadly spikes.
It's trap reality on
And
the
has a
side.
clear run through the
No,
middle
it
there,
hasn't.
Body
Okay.
Hammer. I think this one could go all the way. Mind you, Shunt is waiting. And here's Sergeant Bash to take on Talk of the Devil.
Oh, I see. Monday's their day off.
Full Metal Anorak getting in underneath. Sergeant Bash. Is that wise? Is it really wise?
Goodness
He's
me,
shot
Full Metal
past him
Anorak
now,
is so
and
quick.
That's good manoeuvring. Body Hammer's in the way. Oh, look at that. Psycho Sprouts back in the starting grid. Strange tactics.
So the
indeed.
football
Talk of the
hasn't
Devil.
moved.
Talk of Full Metal Anorak.
The football
Around the edge,
has
only got
sat
one
still.
more. Little bit of maze to do. And Full Metal
Lovely.
Anorak.
I like
To the
Full
end
Metal
of the maze and
Anorak.
through. No wonder Paul Baxter is delighted.
Body Hammer's
And look at
sandwich
this,
between
he's
Bash
not
and Shunt.
debating. I think he's trying to help out the others, I'm not too sure. Yes, he is. He's giving Matilda a shunt up the backside.
Matilda's
Remember
now
what's
stuck.
in that backside, Full Metal Anorak? A vicious saw. You don't want to get yourself hurt, not at this stage, with time ticking down on the rest.
Cease.
Look at the state of it.
Well, even though it lacks weaponry, Body Hammer will still be the quicker.
Does Dead
Talk
Metal
of
ever
the
have
Devil,
its sword
driven by
attached?
Adam Pengilly, slow off the mark and
Oh my
difficult to
goodness, the
maneuver.
poor thing.
And if there is
Oh,
no
there's
damage
Blade
done,
spinning
the
up
judges
though.
will look for control,
Yes.
style, for,
Oh,
of course, damage
killed
and
it.
aggression. Very, very valuable. And the plaster protection already
Body Hammer's
punctured.
beautiful.
And there's the power of those
Oh.
4 motors. within
that's that, I
copper
suppose.
coloured Body Hammer
Oh, they're all coming in.
coating.
Okay.
And Talk of the Devil is now open to the mercy or the devilry.
Tildy, get your
of Dead
chainsaw in,
Metal.
love. Dead
With
Metal
those
doesn't have a
awful
saw. Why is Dead
pincers.
Metal in there?
And I think they realise they're in major trouble. Body Hammer seems to be doing a victory jig. Look at that. They pulled it
Oh,
out of
Shunt.
trouble and put it back in the arena. You're not supposed to do that, House Robots.
It's still in the
Talk of the
CPZ.
Devil.
Kill
One
it.
last stab at it. In goes Body
The
Hammer
house
again,
robots, I'm
crushing
sure, are
blow.
making this up as they go along.
Talk of the Devil looks like a pig, now a stuck pig. Immobile. and
Goodness
Body
me, look at
Hammer
the absolute state.
doing the
It's been
damage
battered.
And closing in for the
It's
kill.
got a headache.
Cease. Activate.
No, it didn't.
Now, right at the start of the programme, Paul Baxter, driver of Full Metal Anorak there at the top of your picture, said watch out for his blade at the front of his stealth bomber.
That's a blade, is it?
Reality team.
Come reality, do it.
concentrated.
Do something.
Wonder how long that UFO framework will hold out, though.
I like both of these, but I don't...
Checking each other out at the
Goodness!
moment. And here comes
Jesus
the sergeant.
Christ! What is Sergeant
That
Bash
bodywork
doing?
did resist the circular saw.
He came... Bash came...
Looks okay
Bash
to
got
me.
bored.
And then,
Bash
there are
came
the
bolting
spikes.
out.
So at this moment in time, Reality just pleasing the judges more than Full Metal Anorak. Their decision is final, not mine. If it goes the distance, certainly that blade not operational at the moment for Paul Baxter with Full Metal Anorak. He can't manoeuvre himself into position
What is
to
happening?
have a go at Reality, who would be on top for me because of their control.
Pause, I imagine you
style,
saying
and
murder and
aggression. No real
destruction
damage caused.
in your
Oh,
really cute
just
voice.
missed out on the grid there.
Murder and
Now,
destruction.
is Paul Baxter using excessive
Oh, yes, some
evasion,
spikes actually
trying to
doing
dodge
something.
Reality, coming in with the spikes? Is he running away too much?
This
In
is
other words,
really
the
like...
judges don't like it.
For Series
Is he a
1,
little
this is
yellow
really
belly
quite the
Full Metal
tussle.
Anorak? In he goes though. Oh, but he's gone the wrong way. He's on the grid, and that'll be it. Reality will be through.
What a
because
shame.
He won't get off there.
What a shame.
Activate.
So, which will become our 5th robot through to the grand final by winning here now? The boys from Body Hammer or the Reality team? Body Hammer again, quick off the
Dead
mark,
Metal looks dead.
speedy on the turn.
Dead Metal
Away
is
from the
dead.
house robots. Reality tries to snap with the prongs.
Dead Metal is dead.
Matilda in on Body Hammer. Body Hammer spinning away from Matilda, who looks even more ugly
Goodness
tonight.
me, it's even pushing
And
Matilda around.
thrusting Reality
My
against that
goodness.
spike. Turning nimbly
You
away
are
from Matilda,
correct.
who
Body
does have
Hammer has done
Reality.
more in
She
general.
looks grumpy.
Oh,
I
she's
think
irritated.
She's suffering from PMT, pre-mechanical tension, of course.
Dead Metal has
Tries to get
died,
back off
passed
the
away.
Body Hammer,
R.I.P. Dead
and Body
Metal.
Hammer's on the grill. Come on, the Reality boys, get in there, that's what they're saying. Matilda's already there.
Body Hammer's on the grill. Body
Pull
Hammer's on the
torch
grill.
For the Reality team. In it comes with the prongs. No, you don't take on Shunt, you take on Body Hammer.
Shunt's now
Body
stuck.
Hammer's off that grill. Give it a
Why
bit
have
of
they
a
released
shove.
Body Hammer from the grill when everyone else who's gone on the
Get
grill
away
have
from
been
the
immediately
spikes.
eliminated?
Now turning again, where's Reality? Too dangerously near the side ropes. If it goes over those ropes, it'll be out. Body Hammer will have won it, so get out of there, boys. Body Hammer turns away then.
So
From the
Reality,
sergeant in the
if
back,
Reality
Shunt
gets
there on
stuck
the
where
grill
it's
to
stuck,
mobilise
they're not
itself.
going to help it.
Up on the side, it's all over for the Reality boys.
Why?
And Body Hammer will be
Why is
the
it over?
winners.
It was over for Body Hammer. I don't feel like Blob's going to get very far. If it does, I'll be surprised.
12-volt electric battery.
Goodness
Can
me,
be
it's
run
slow.
at 24 volts. It'll lead to
It's very
overheating,
slow.
though. Well, certainly the sergeant can with his flamethrower.
I have a lot, Kitty.
Dead Metal closes, and here comes Matilda round
I
the
love
back to
everybody.
join in the fun. Driving
Dead
Bob
Metal's
again
having
towards
none
the
of
back
it.
this time.
Tilda's in there.
tusks are grisly.
Bash, Dead Metal, and Tilda
Goes
are all
Dead
in there.
Are you sure? A lot of crashing.
I agree,
a lot
Jonathan
of bashing,
Pierce, are they sure indeed?
And the Blob isn't doing any of it. Matilda
Tildy,
certainly
chop it
is.
up. Chop it up, Tildy.
One
Ugh!
of the things we had to
Tilda's
look
got
out for
toilet
here
paper
was
hanging off her
grotesque
ass.
ugliness. On the robot, that is.
Deactivate robot.
Well, that didn't go according to plan, did it? I love this. It's going to go
Elvis
far.
is obviously still with us in that
Going
sort
up
of
the ramp.
sparkly light shade thing.
Not going up the ramp. It's stuck on
Already
the
stuck,
ramp.
though. Only a tiny ground clearance.
Create my own series.
I'm not too sure
And
whether
I can
Elvis
protect.
would have wanted
Jesus
one.
Christ, Bash!
But the light shade moves.
Bash
Comes
is not
the
messing
sergeant
around.
with the saw, and already made
Oh, the
indents.
first time we've
The
seen
pretty
sparks.
paintwork is wrecked totally.
Is that a vinyl saw?
Could be burnt off with a flamethrower, and Elvis is going nowhere at the moment.
Oh, one
He needs some
absolute
blue
shame. It
suede
looks so
shoes to get out
beautiful.
of there. Oh, you hound dog, Sergeant!
Bash has
Leave
lost
him
his saw.
alone.
Deactivate robot.
The cut fell out.
Tracy stands for terrestrial
I'm really
robotic
hoping Tracy goes
artificial
far.
Computerized intelligent engine. Now you know.
Let me know if the cup doesn't fill up, by the way, pause.
Away
But
from
thank you so much
Bash,
for the bits.
slowly,
You want to
very
be one
slowly.
number one. How many bits are you off? You are
In
number one
comes the
now.
flamethrower, too high
Lovely.
though.
I think I might have just hit
Got the
how much I
spikes as the
needed for
weapon
my
too.
first
There's
ever
the
Twitch
sergeant
payout.
saw and flamethrower. You can flip it over. It'll move on both sides, but not very far.
So I really appreciate it, Pause. I love you. Thank you.
Robot.
Hope the mouse gets far.
And out of the mouth
Jesus
hole he comes
Christ.
past our own kitty cats. There's the sergeant and Dead Metal,
Dead Metal's not having none of it.
and up against their power.
Oh, the
two
mouse is
boxing
quick.
gloves And a deadly right hook and left cross, says Steve. Very nippy though. A
It is
zero
nippy.
turning
Why is it going?
circle.
Why is it facing all three of the
No
house
ground
robots?
clearance, nothing's gonna
Would
get
it not go
underneath
through
that.
the-
Away from
would
the
it not rather
spikes,
go
away
through
from Dead
something
Metal,
else?
top of your picture, and Matilda. Oh, tremendous stuff, and it's through.
Wow. You did that so you didn't kick fours off the top,
Named
isn't it?
after ancient Egyptian beetle. Looks
Thank
more
you
like a
so much. I
birthday
appreciate it.
cake on wheels. But beyond Sergeant Bash's flamethrower, very slowly, very securely, very
Okay.
powerful actually, with the two wheelchair motors.
Oh, it's
and a big
powered by
weapon on
wheelchair
top, steel
motors.
bar.
Back in the
Dead
day,
Metal goes
1998 wheelchair motors, may I add.
Chris Krosky looks more like Chris Cross.
Name
They
okay.
may well be slow, but they've already beaten the 2.75
Well, come on,
meters.
Scarab, you could do it.
They've done enough to qualify, and I think
Dead
they've
Metal
got all
looks
the
boss.
way.
Activate.
Those two motors
I
come
believe
from
they've gendered it
domestic power
male,
tools.
Von. The mouse has a male gender because it's Robot Wars and it's manly. Back in the day. Please remember that this show has dated viewpoints on gender and everything else.
No! The Prince of Darkness is going all the way! Look at that! Oh, until Matilda came across, but did it cross the line first? They think so, but the judges say no! They've got to do it all again! It wasn't all the way over the line! And
Yes,
Matilda
it
tried
was.
against the spikes. Now, Matilda,
It was over the line, wasn't it?
They can get away this time! Can they cross the line once and for all? Yes, they can!
Gets turned on, all works, and it's
Well, the
permanently
Blob is
bent.
very quickly out and breaks and is aggressive. And let me point out
So they've
straight
got a
from the start,
collectibles.
if
This
more
is
than one
Hungry
robot
Hungry Hippos,
fails
but
to
for
score,
robots.
then
I
the
like
least
this.
active of those robots will go out. You've got to be active. You've got to be aggressive. And
Tracy
I
is
wonder
stuck.
What's happened to Tracy? Impaired on that side fence, it would seem. There's a long pot attempted by the Prince of Darkness, who very interestingly has that bucket on the front now to help it with a short little pot in there.
That's the first. Ball
Okay.
potted home and slotted home, and the Scarab equalises.
Yeah, let's make a
Now,
robot
they told
pause.
me they're going to sit on their pocket
This is
and
such an
predict it
expensive hobby.
tactically. Tracy's still stuck on the fence there to the left-hand side. And look at the Prince of Darkness, another long pot attempted there. Comes home just to edge it in. That's 3 balls.
What's the
Blob's
mouse
like to
doing?
get one back. Go on. Go on. Oh, so close. The Blob's still working
What's the mouse
hard.
doing?
You see Tracy
Tracy is
fast in
stuck.
bed there, and I
The mouse
think
is dead.
that the mouse seems to have broken down. The Prince of Darkness, though, ready to rack and stack them in. In goes the 4th ball off the bottom of your picture there. A 5th one goes in.
I'm
The
here
Prince
for
of
that
Darkness
pause.
is romping it, and there's a
We'll fight
sixth
them
for
all
the
in
Prince of
someone's
Darkness.
garage.
Cease.
Got
In the
robot
driver's
gone.
box
I
the
think it
first
was a
time.
studio robot that they had to get out of the competition. And I think they put it in to fill space.
Heavy metal thunder.
And this is 2 big
Like dodging
boxes
cars out there.
fighting.
Here comes the torch.
Yeah,
Runner
exactly,
decides to
Kitty
back
Cat.
himself out of his
I
control
agree.
area. Oh, look at that hammer blow. Missed. Thank goodness for the Blob team, but the Scarab team
Fair
in
enough,
there
Bon.
looked
I think we've all
determined and
irreparably broke
decided.
down, haven't we?
It's oh no, whoa, the big heaver.
Goodness me, that Scarab can
Out
really
onto the
push.
sidebar, so difficult to escape from, especially with the sergeant coming in.
Bash is
Oh,
getting so aggressive.
You could be right. You could be stone dead. Oh, rusty
It's not-
piece. The
It's
block.
not a mo.
Activate.
But
Yeah,
it is
possibly.
the crowd favourites. It's David against heavyweight Goliath in the shape of
Come on.
Tracy.
Right, so logically,
Those
Tracy
sharp
should win this.
prongs That could maim and damage
But
and
that little
destroy.
thing can push a
Trying
car.
to get Tracy could be flipped up and over and still survive. I'm not too sure whether the Team Scimitar Prince of Darkness boys can do just that. Oh, look at that! Already a puncture!
Okay, we got a
In
punctured
comes
tyre.
the spike,
Looks like it can
like
still
a
drive
dagger
though.
to the heart of the Prince of Darkness boys. Prince of Darkness and Tracy dancing together.
Well, Von, you're about to get the whole thing. I'm going to save it in VODs. I'm going to upload these on YouTube as well.
And surely that will immobilize Prince of Darkness. It's held now.
I mean, the
In
tyres
by
are
those
flat.
Sharp prongs. There's the punctured tyre. Very, very close towards the grid at the top of your picture. They wouldn't get out from there. I don't think they're going to escape anyway. Almost up and almost over. The Tracy boys
They need to be
spinning back.
separated.
The Prince of Darkness, in comes the Sergeant and Dead Metal.
Well,
And
they've
Matilda,
deemed
they
Prince of
sense
Darkness
the
a mobile,
kill.
I guess.
It's almost all over in like vultures. Oh dear, unfair play, surely.
Von, I didn't get to tell you. Look, Tracy's stuck on the grill.
Nowhere to go.
That one's
Activate.
really low to the floor though.
And the 2 heavyweights come together.
They've got a mace on the hammer.
Oh, and there are those dangerous prongs immediately
Goodness
coming
me.
into play from Tracy.
That was a
We see
jab.
what damage they can cause and
What are the house
puncturing
robots
side
doing?
of Scarab.
Get out of the
Here come
way.
the House robots. Matilda bottom of your picture. Dead Metal to the right-hand side.
Get
I
back
wonder
in your
what
zone,
damage
for
that's
goodness
caused.
sake.
The puncturing. Oh, of Scarab. I'll tell you what. He's ripped the flesh off Scarab. Has Tracy, you can see it trailing off
That's
one of the
duct
deadly
tape that
prongs.
Tracy's
And
just
up
ripped off
against
of
it, that
Scarab.
mace is like a little school ground conquer against a juggernaut. In comes Tracy once again, spinning, turning, good
Goodness
driving.
me.
Boys are out of control there again.
Oh!
Surely not mental enough to take on the sergeant.
She's
I don't
jabbed
know, though.
Sergeant
Look at
Bash.
the damage caused, and certainly
Tracy's a
seems to think
mobile.
twice before coming in, but Matilda takes on the Scarab with that sawtooth tail, and off comes the radio control mark.
What's happening?
And that
Scarab
could
isn't
leave
in a
it
CPZ.
immobile. I think the mace is out. And meanwhile, Tracy isn't out of control. It's mad enough for vicious
Why
enough
was
to
Matilda
take on
attacking
Matilda's tusks, and that'll be earning points.
Scarab?
The judge is deciding on damage, aggression, control, and style. And surely it'll go to points now. Surely it'll go to the judges. And Tracy now attacks the sergeant.
Tracy
But
don't give a
he's got
fuck.
some front. And they're all joined by tonight's winner, the not-so-ladylike Tracy.
Activate.
And this for the title, the first ever UK Robot Wars champion. Aggressive style already, especially from Tracy's
Recyclops
fighting
is-
Recyclops.
goodness me,
And that
Tracy-
allows Roadblock to come in underneath. There's the extended tongue.
Spikes Recyclops
can't
right in
flip
the eye.
Tracy over at this moment in time. Tracy comes back. There's Body Hammer in
Even
the
if
spotlight
he
briefly,
did
and
flip
running away, cunning
Tracy,
plan.
just get back up.
Needs to get back into the action and be aggressive, and it is there because the judges will mark for aggression, and Tracy's up on cunning plan, and both of them are out.
That's
immobilised.
unfortunate.
4 left, Body Hammer and Recyclops, and Robert the Bruce there to the left-hand side, and the dangerous Roadblock, who's persisting in this attack on Recyclops, the most dangerous attacking robot.
Oh, Recyclops is up and over. Goodness me.
Recyclops. Down it comes the
Oh, it's
taking
taken a
fearful
battering,
bashing.
Recyclops is.
Robot still pressurizing. And Body Hammer thrusts into Robot the Bruce. Recyclops on its side.
Is it going to get flipped?
Not yet down. Robot the Bruce trying to get involved. Rex Garrard needs to get his tongue back in every sense of the word. Recyclops up in the picture. There's the chain off Recyclops.
Recyclops is done. Okay,
And
so
then
Cunning
attacking
Clan,
by
Tracy,
Roadblock
and
has
Recyclops
paid off.
are all out.
Recyclops is out. They're down to 3. Body
Who's
Hammer.
next?
Roadblock behind it. And there's Robot the Bruce up on his side and goes as well. And that leaves
That was a dumb
Robot
driving
team
move.
of students from
Over goes
Coventry
Robot the
against
Bruce.
team of nuclear engineers
So we've
and
got Body Hammer and Roadblock left.
Here's Roadblock closing in on the far more experienced engineering team, getting in underneath. It's over. It goes to the judges.